Hello, fire and water signs. So, check something. So I'm not going to be around next week. And I'm late this week, so I'm going to do a conglomerating read between this week, the rest of this week, and next week. So that will be the timeline. So this is for fire water, which is Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. If you want to skip ahead to your reading, you can do so by clicking on the timestamp, your sign below, pinned in the comments. But yeah, if you find this resonates for you, I ask that you click like and subscribe. That's important. And if you do want to book a private reading with me or follow me on social media where I do freebies all the time, you can do so in the description box below. But I'm going to do a generalized reading for the rest of this week and next. So you got to take it where it applies. It can be for career, finances, love and relationships, family, friendships, coworkers, wherever it works for you. The cat's being a dick. So I'm going to start off with Aries. Aries. And we're going to use the Hermetic Tarot, and then we're going to use an animal oracle. What is it called? Spirit of the Animal Oracle or something like that. I believe it's by Colette Baron Reed. And we'll pull a few of those. Really, dude? One more. Interesting. Yes. Anyways, all right, Aries, let's see. You are up. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not sure even where he is. He's doing something bad. All right, sorry about that. All right, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, which is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What is he doing? But this is basically what's happening. So you're all about finding your personal success, okay? This in the next week or so, we'll say. But you're missing out on opportunities, and you're not listening to the messages that are right in front of you. So you're missing those signs. Now, in the past, you're kind of coming out of a sticky situation, possibly with a Gemini, but going forward into the next week or two, it's all going to be about balance, finding that balance for yourself, because you do have the death card coming partway through this week and next. So that's all about transition and change, right? So you want to be ready for it. Where you're at right now is a Five of Swords reversed. Seriously? Yes, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Well, here's the litter box. Okay. That's all right. That I can deal with. Okay. Whew. So it's basically making sure that anything that you're going through right now, you're starting to process and move through it. Some of you are having a hard time grieving it. You could be dealing with Aquarius, but it seems like for me, Aries, that a lot of you are moving past that stress, that Ten of Swords in the past, and the energy around you is the Two of Wands, which is you guys. So it's all about a new start coming together, collaborating with somebody else, new creative efforts starting. I like that. So that's your hope. It's all about the work you're willing to put into it, right? You end off on a strong note. So here, it's all about strength and willpower, all about the fight that you put in. So if you're putting in the effort now, you might have missed some opportunities in the past, but know that's changing and you're coming out of that. And you be rest assured it's going to go in your favor. So definitely pay attention to your opportunities now, because the effort you put in is going to pay out. So let's pull some oracle cards for you too. I thought he was ripping something apart. Instead, he's just in the litter box. I'm okay with that. Shuffle. Really going to town in there, isn't he? All right, Aries. Yeah, I like that. It's all about embracing the in-between, taking the lessons you learned, which it seems like you've done, Aries, and really moving forward with it, using this in-between time to take the lesson that you've learned from the crap you've been through and use it to empower you going forward. You also have skunk spirit, which is knowing your worth. So it's using it to build you up and make you stronger, not weaker as a result. And use your uniqueness because you got the dragonfly spirit as well. Truth transcends illusion. So be honest with yourself, good or bad. It always works out in your favor to do it that way. All right, guys. I hope, Aries, you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Next, we are on to Leos. Excuse me. All right. So Leos, I'm get my wrist to work. I'm going to use the Starman Tarot with you as well as Spirit of the Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, I believe. I love the cards, just can't remember the name. Okay. So this will be an overall weekly reading for you guys. Take it where it resonates. Career, finance, relationship, love, romance, friendships, families, co-workers, whatever works for you, my dears. If it resonates, click like, subscribe, and share, please. All right, Leos for the week. So you guys have a lot of, could be family type instability emotionally, where you're feeling like you're not being able to share in that love and that warmth that you have, but you have the Empress, which is all about love, all about it. Well, it's the house of things, basically, possessions. House number 2, it's Taurus. But Venus, it's all about creating what you want out of that. And that's cool because you got the 5 of Wands, which is your guy's card is Leo, but it's also because of that petty fighting and arguing you've been dealing with. Now you guys are wanting to really make that change. Because in the past, you had the Ace of Wands reversed, so it's showing where that was held back from you, where what you wanted out of your relationships just wasn't available to you. But your advice going forward this week is the Prince of Pentacles reversed. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but it's all about making sure that you put in that effort to take care of yourself too and make sure that you're part of that priority. Now, in the first little while, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's showing this where some of you may have to cut the relationship short. They may not be working for you, whether it's friendship, family, coworkers, romance. But for some of you, it's laying down those boundaries and holding off. Where you're at right now is the 6 of Wands reversed. So again, your guy's card, but you're feeling like things aren't working your way. You keep fighting for something that's not working. You're putting in a fight that maybe you're trying to control, that really you need to just let happen the way it's meant to, because you have the 5 of Swords around you, Aquarius. So there's a big fight to sort of come out on top in a sense, but it could be because you're grieving. Like there's a lesson to be learned from all of this. Your hopes and fears, 4 of Cups. So 4 of Cups, it's stable, it's Cancer. It's for some people, they're worried that they're going to be focusing just on the negative, not seeing the positive. Other people are going to be seeing that positive, which is good. And at the end of the week, you have the 9 of Wands. So you're fighting for it. It's card of Sagittarius. It's not easy for you to get where it is you want to go, Leos. You keep sort of trying to control things in a sense, it feels like, but you need to let relationships flow. And if they're meant to go, then they're meant to go. But hold your boundaries in place for those that you're keeping. Make sure they're healthy both ways, not just through the other person, but you as well. That both parties are putting in an active effort. And realize that in the end, it's going to be all right. It's about the lesson that you learned from each relationship that you get. Okay. cards for you, Leos. Yeah, so it's all about embracing the in-between. Aries also got this with the flamingo. So it's embracing the lesson and everything that's to be learned while you take that break in between and kind of recoup and come back at things in a different way. And then you get the white raven, which is all about trusting in the magic. Now, ravens are from different sources. Like you got the raven from Poe, who comes to deliver a message. But then you've also got not only being honest with yourself, like through that story, but also the spiritual messages you have to listen for between the worlds, like Odin's ravens, Hogan and Moonin, which is thought and memory. And then you end up with porcupine spirit. So it's time for beginner's mind. Some relationships got to start fresh. Got to start, we teach people how to treat us, and that's definitely the case in this area. I hope, Leos, you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. All right, Sagittarius, you are up, my fellow dears. Okay. So I tell you what deck I'm going to use, but I always forget what it's called. But I am going to pull a few animal spirit and a spirit of the animal oracles afterwards at the end too. So it's going to be generalized reading for the week. It can be career, finance, family, friendships, love, romance. Take it where it resonates for you. If it does, click like, subscribe, please. I'm conjoining the rest of this week's with next week's readings, since they won't be around for next week. All right, let's see. It's weirdly quiet, which makes me wonder what he's doing it there. My cat. Oh, there he goes, back in the litter box again. What the hell? Rory, what you doing? Ooh, okay, interesting. Okay, so you guys need to step it up. You guys step it up to the plate, possibly dealing with an Aries, but you have the full card reversed. You're making stupid choices. Now, you do have the Emperor here. I mean, not the Emperor, sorry. You do have the Hermit here. So you're kind of going within because of these stupid decisions you've made. You're kind of second guessing things right now. And it seems like you put a lot of risk into something that really wasn't worth the reward for some of you, or you're stepping back and trying to figure out how you're going to do it. Because in the past, you had justice. You're willing to do the work, but it's all about what you put in. Now, in the past, it was working for you, not so much now. You got the Ace of Swords as your advice card this week, Sagittarius. So it's going to be about being cutthroat, starting something new, showing those people how to treat you, those new situations, whether it's work or relationships, and being strong in your convictions. Because in the first little bit, you have the Queen of Wands. This is you guys, technically Aries, but it's a wand. So she's strong, she's courageous, she's willing to fight for what she wants, and that's what you got to do. Now, where you're at right now is the Eight of Swords. So you're feeling stuck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but you're feeling stuck at this time where you can't get to where you want to go, but it's really a mental mindset. It's just figuring out the way that's going to work best for you. Now, the people around you are the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, but it's showing people who just aren't putting in the effort. So whether that's at work and you're doing all the workload yourself, or you're more in a one-sided relationship, now it's time for you to figure out what your next step is. It's all about the Hierophant this week and what you guys want to have come out of it. You end the week off with the Moon, Pisces, Cancer, and Old Astrology. So something's being hidden from you. Either you're hiding it from yourself or somebody else. But by the end of the week, or end of next week, I should say, Sagittarius, I would be a little leery of the people around you and make sure you're honest with yourself as well. Be careful what you share with people, and be careful of the people you give your heart to. So just do you this next week or so. Okay, let's play some oracles. And we'll get on to the water signs. All right. There we go. Deviant Moon Tarot, that's what it's called. That's right. I always forget. Okay. Sagittarius. All right. So the truth transcends illusion, right? You got that moon card. Make it worth your while with the dragonfly spirit. Make sure that you're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and you're being honest with yourself. You also have the beaver spirit, which is lay a solid foundation. You want to make sure that things are solid with you, with yourself, with the people around you. You need to know where you stand. And last but not least, you have Rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacles. So you may be feeling like that Eight of Swords right now where you're stuck in place, but it's all about your mindset. Come at it in a different way and you will kick this week's ass. All right, Sagittarians and fire signs, I will see you next week. We are on to the water signs. Welcome, water signs. We are starting off with Cancers, and we are going to do your generalized reading for the week. Can be about career, finances, relationships, family, co-workers, friendships, romance, all that the jazz. So take it where it resonates for you. I'm going to use Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys and pull a few Spirit of the Animal Oracles as well by Colette Baron Reed. All right. Apparently I can't shuffle today. Come on. So this is going to be for the rest of this week as well as next week, since I will not be posting a video this weekend due to personal stuff. So we're going to make this work for both. All right. Your Cancers are out for the week. One more. Okay. So you guys have the Ace of Swords reversed as well as the Star card reversed. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you also have the High Priestess reversed. Oh, no, you don't. I'm sorry. Two of Swords reversed, Libra again. So I definitely think a lot of you could be dealing with earth signs. A lot of this is going to be about your mental foundation. So a lot of you aren't starting something new. You're feeling kind of hopeless. You have a choice to make. You're lingering and holding on to things that are from your past that don't serve you anymore. And you know that, but yet you're not willing to make that choice yet. So what's holding you back? Now, in the past, you had the Ace of Wands reversed. So it seems like a lot of you basically just getting screwed over every time you try to start something. So it's almost like you're too scared to make the jump. But your advice this week is Leo, strength. It's all about having those balls, man balls, lead balls, I don't care what it is, to go after what you want. Don't let fear hold you back. Now, you're going to start off with Judgment reverse. So a lot of you are going to have delays, things that are making you, because it's still all about your mental mindset. But where you're at right now is the Hermit, but it's reversed. So some of you are in this cocky state of mind where you think you know what's going on and you don't. A lot of you are too busy to really pay attention to the signs. You're going within for some of you in a detrimental way where you're holding out and sort of going back within yourself. Now, the energy around you is the Two of Wands, which is Aries. So it's all about putting yourself out there and putting in that effort for what you want, right? Setting those seeds in motion, deciding what you want and really going for it. By the end of the week, you get the Five of Cups. So a lot of you are going to be feeling lonely, a lot of lonesomeness, a lot of disappointment and loss because you're all up in your head and not paying attention to what's going on around you. You're setting yourself in motion for things that really aren't worth your while. So for some of you, you got to reset yourself and go at things anew when it comes to your goals. Some of you need to just make a decision and go for it instead of holding off. But it seems like your mental mindset's what's holding you back. So if you're not happy, what are you going to do to change it? It's all up to you, Cancers. All right. So let's pull some oracle cards for you guys. All right, Cancers for the week, if I can get my fucking cards going here. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So you guys have the Crow Spirit, number 17, co-create with spirit. So don't be afraid to be that hermit upright, not reversed. Go within yourself, meditate, pray, whatever it is you do, and really listen to the signs and synchronicities around you about what's going to get you closer to your goal. Then you have the Sandpiper Spirit, which is all about being playful, and this is number 51. So make sure that you're bringing joy into your life, because that's what this life is all about. It's about being happy, and that's what you're supposed to be working towards. And last but not least, number 19, Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. So your loyalty is coming into question, Cancers. Make sure that you are showing your true authentic self, and that you are good to the relationships, jobs, whatever that are in your life, so that way they're worth your time. All right, my dears, I will see you next week. And now we're on to Scorpios. Hello, Scorpios. Scorpios. Welcome to your weekly reading. It'll be generalized reading that will encompass the rest of this week and next, because I won't be doing videos this weekend. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot with you, as well as Spirit of the Animal Oracles by Colette Baron Reed. This can be about career, finance, love, romance, family, friendships, coworkers. Take it where it resonates. And if it does, I ask that you click like, subscribe. That'll be awesome. Awesome. All right. And then I'll pull some oracles for you after. Thing all kinked up and weird. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's not comfortable. So I continue to sit like that. I need to readjust my body. Oh. Okay. We're getting there. Oof. Ugh. Okay. Whew. There we go. You just can get back on the other side. All right. Scorpios. You are Death card in the Major Arcana, as well as the 5, 6, and 7, and Knight of Cups. Just a couple more mid years. I'll be ready for you. Scorpios for the week. All right, let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got. So you guys are coming up with the 8 of Swords situation. So you definitely felt stuck, possibly with a Gemini, but you could also be dealing with a Capricorn, or this could be for Libras too. So your hope is kind of coming up because you're setting up, you've been scrimping and saving because of this sort of feeling stuck. So wherever you've been feeling stuck in your life, just be careful, because you got that 4 of Pentacles, which is good. It's all about saving and scrimping. But also realize that you don't want to be too chintzy with it too, right? So make sure you're being realistic about your money savings. Because in the past, you have the Knight of Wands. You're all about action. And this is a card of Leo. Now, your advice this week is Cancer, where they're at right now, but it's the Hermit reversed. And it's all about making sure that you aren't going into a point where it's detrimental, where you're closing yourself off in an unhealthy way. Also, you want to make sure that you're not allowing your ego to kind of fill the space, right? Thinking you're better than other people. So make sure that that's something you're keeping an eye on. It's all about being humble, but being honest and giving with your emotions. Now, in the first little bit of the week, you got the Queen of Wands reversed, which is Leo again. So a lot of you could be dealing with Leos, but it's showing a sense of impatientness and a struggle to not be stubborn. But where you're at right now you've got Temperance. I love that. That's Sagittarius. So it's all about serenity, peacefulness, trying to find that balance, which is exactly what I want for you guys. But the energy around you is the Ace of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but it's showing a sense of the energy around you being stalled, where there might be a need to start afresh for yourself physically, your well-being. Your wants or fears for the week is the Chariot, Cancer. So you want that movement. You want those boundaries set in place where things are going to go in your direction. I love that. You end up with the card of Aries, Three of Wands, all about fire and action for you this week, Scorpios, which I love. So that's showing you having done the hard work, and now you're just waiting for that payoff to come back to you, which explains why you're impatient, but try to live in the moment. Don't try to control it too much, or else the time will go even slower. So let's see what we get for you guys for oracles. Looks like a great week ahead for you guys, though. More. Scorpios for the week. Ooh, I like that. Okay, Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. You're resourceful. You can get things done the way you need to, and you are doing everything on point. Just be careful with your saving. You're not being too cheap about it or too cocky about it. You guys are doing awesome and reaching your goals. It's time for a deep dive with Swan Spirit at number 60. So really make sure that you guys are going deep within and finding that sweet spot that's really good for you, the things that really matter to you. And we end off with number 52, the Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works for you. So you guys are that magical sign, Scorpios, and that shows this week. So use it to your advantage. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you when I'm back. Take care. All right. And last but not least, we have beautiful Pisces. So Pisces, I'm going to use the Starman Tarot with you and then pull a few Spirit of the Animal oracles. I won't be back this weekend to do another reading, so it'll encompass the rest of this week and next, your reading. But it's a generalized reading for the week. So it'd be about career, finances, love, relationships, families. Take it where it resonates for you. Okay. So Pisces, let's see where we're at. Ooh, you got the moon sign, which is your guys' card, major arcana. But it shows a sense of something being hidden from you. You got the Four of Swords, Libra. So it's all about rest. You guys are taking that rest that's necessary for yourselves. I love that. And that's because of the Ten of Wands. You guys have done a lot of hard work. It seems like a lot was put on your shoulders, and you need to be honest with yourself going forward with the Sagittarius card with you guys that, it's up to you if you want to make your dreams happen. Now, in the past, you had the Lovers. So that is Gemini, but it's showing with the Lovers, it's all about making important decisions about the things you love, which is definitely what you did. It could also have been because of a relationship. But your advice this week, Pisces, is the Queen of Wands reversed, Aries. So you want to watch out for being impatient, being stubborn, and unwilling to see other people's sides. But in the first little bit, you have strength, Leo. I love that. Everyone's got this fiery nature coming out this week. That's really cool. So you got that strength, that reviving nature about you. So if some of you have been sick, you'll notice that a lot of that might be coming to an end. But where you're at right now is the world. So you're nearing completion. You're getting to your goals. You have everything you need right there. Now, the energy around you is the Princess of Pentacles. So it's making sure that you put yourself into account, your goals, your loves, your foundational stuff that matters to you. You want to make sure that that's going to be taken into account this week. Because what you want is the Queen of Pentacles. So you want to be that woman that's successful, or man that gets things done, is taking care of themselves, you're well-rounded. By the end of the week, you get the Hierophant, number 5. I love that. So the Hierophant is all about that sort of mystical energy, thinking outside the box, but not being afraid to go for advice when you need it. So go to your loved ones or that you have to in order to get what you need. To pause you for 1 second to shut my Alexa off. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to yell while I was on here with you guys, and it's like way in the other end of the apartment. Okay, so let's pull some oracle cards for you guys, Pisces, because your magical nature seems to be coming out, and that fiery quality to get done and have that confidence in what you want. And I'm loving that for you this week. You and Taurus are kicking ass. Not Taurus, Scorpio, sorry. Okay, let's see. You guys are in perfect alignment. I will hold that one off. Looks like you're getting 4 cards. Let's see how that applies, that one too. Okay. Pisces for the week. Oh, I love that. Okay, you get Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Number 24. You guys, it's time to bring it, and you guys are ready to do that. You got the Wombat Spirit as well, number 68. It's be at home. And it's all about taking care of your loved ones, but also yourself. So it's about that foundation, the Pentacles, making sure that what you want is safe and sound. And you have Med Spirit, number 40. It's all about tending to the small things. Little things build up to those big goals we have going for us. And the one that flipped out on its own, oh, there's actually 2. So I'll give you both, is Horse Spirit, all that freedom is yours, number 33, 6. You guys have a lot of 6s this week. And Whale Spirit, number 65, trust a great mystery. We're always here for a reason. Just let it flow the way it's supposed to. Don't try to control it too much, but use that fiery nature, Pisces, to kick some ass. I'll see you guys next time.